Today we're diving into part one of an interview with film critic Lee Dong-jin titled, "Be Diligent Each Day, Let Life Flow as It Will." In this episode, we explore the mindset that shaped his journey and what he really means when he talks about diligence and endurance in life. Lee Dong-jin describes himself as someone who isn't naturally optimistic. "I often assume things won't go well," he admits. And yet, within that skeptical view, he's learned to sustain himself with a quiet kind of resilience. At the heart of it all is a surprising principle. It's more important not to do what you hate than to chase what you love. He explains, "People often endure unpleasant things to get to something they desire. But for me, if the process feels unbearable, I simply won't choose it." It's not laziness or avoidance. It's a deep understanding of what one can and cannot handle, and the quiet discipline of honoring that awareness without compromise. The phrase "knowing your place" comes up again and again. Lee says humility doesn't come from personality, it comes from accurately grasping your own position. That self-awareness keeps his ambitions grounded, his tone steady, and his life aligned. And from that foundation comes the art of letting go. Letting go well makes life easier, he says. "I've learned to walk away from the big things. Not because they weren't tempting, but because they didn't belong to the life he could sustainably live." It's not giving up, it's choosing to live only the life you can carry. To him, diligence isn't a result of sudden inspiration. It's a slow habit built over years of falling down, repeating, and recalibrating. It doesn't shine, but it holds. And in the long run, a life made of good habits is what he believes becomes a good life. He says, "I'm not someone who lives by doing what I want. I've lived by choosing what not to do." That might sound passive, but in reality it reflects a powerful sense of clarity, a refusal to be consumed by what doesn't align with his values. That's it for today's reflection. Lee Dong-jin reminds us that life isn't just about what we accomplish, but about how we endure, discern, and walk away, quietly, firmly, and in our own way.